Hi everybody, Kathy Drake here from Pintail Paddocks. So today I'm going to be potting up, moving my seedlings on my artichokes. I planted those in February and they've done pretty well. They're here. So this is the ones that I planted here. We've got leeks here, cauliflower here, and what's that one? I think that's a different type of cauliflower. Yeah, so 2 cauliflowers there, leeks there, but this is my artichokes. So I'm going to be potting these on today, and we'll see how they come on. I've never grown artichokes before from seed. I thought I didn't think that they came from a seed like that. I thought that you had to put a bulb in or something, but yeah, so I've never grown them from seed, so that's what I'm going to be doing today, is potting those on. The compost that I've got here is a mix of a bought peat-free compost. It is Miracle Grow peat-free. I think it was reasonably priced at Tesco's. And I've also mixed in some of my own compost. It has all been sieved, so it's all gone through that. Just makes it a little bit nicer to work with, I think. So you've got some nice leaf mould in there and broken down bedding and manure and everything. So all of that mixed together just gives it that little bit extra nutrients that it needs to bring the plants on. So I'll pop in my compost in here and then I'll come back to pop those in. All right. So I've put all my compost medium in my pots. So now I'm going to be pricking these out very carefully and popping them in the pots. I'm going to use my own finger as a dibber. I'm using my gloves because it's a bit chilly today. I did wet down, some of the compost was wet and a little bit colder. One of the compost was kept in here, but the other was outside. So yeah, so I've done this as best as I can. Just make a little area for them, and then all I do is use the sticks that I've been using. So I think I'm just going to choose the bigger ones, I think, because I'm not going to need all of these anyway. But what I will do is I will be putting them on my honesty stall for other people to purchase and give away to friends and relatives if they'd like to grow some of these. Oh, that's got a nice root base on it. Look at that one. Lovely root base on that one. So I'm just going to pop it in here. I don't really want to be touching the roots too much, but I do need to make sure that there's a hole big enough. And then I'll just keep planting these on until they're big enough to plant out. But because I'm in the back and beyond, even though I'm in Cornwall, it does, we're near Dartmoor, so it does get a bit chilly. So we're zone 9 in the southwest of the UK, but it does still get a bit chilly. So I'll just put on the smaller ones. I think I'm just going to leave in here, and I'll pop those on as they come on. But at least the ones that need a little bit more nutrient, we'll be able to get that in there now. And then what I'll do is I'll give them a little bit of a sprinkle on the top, and also put water underneath. Just make sure that those are all okay there. So that's those. So I need to make sure that I do another one of these because this artichoke, put my glasses on so that I can see, is Romanesco, artichoke Romanesco. So I'll put that one in there, and I'll have to do another one to go back in there. And then this one that I'm going to do now is Green Globe. So we'll do these now. There aren't as many of these, but they have come up a little bit stronger generally, the ones that have come up anyway. So I'm not really pushing those. Oh, I better keep those separate, otherwise I'm going to get myself cavaddled, because I know what I'm like. I'll just pop those over there, and I'm going to keep them in here just the same. Just potted them on just to give them a bit more nutrition. Just being careful to hold them by the leaf and gently encourage the root into the pot, and just pull that back a bit so that got a bit more room, making sure that the roots are actually going down rather than coming up again. So I can always put a little bit more compost around the top if I want to. I'm not pushing it in too much. I'm surprised with the size of the roots on these. I'm really quite surprised. They're very similar to the other ones, but more of these seem to be stronger root systems than the other ones. So I have to see what they come out like, and see eventually which ones come on the stronger. Be the last one of those that I pot on, so it'll be interesting to see. I mean, if you haven't watched the February video, it was very simple. I don't faff around with anything when I'm planting it out. I just get on and do it. They've always got 2 chances, they live or die. I try and do my best with them, but that's it really. So that's it for today, for the artichokes anyway. So all of my artichokes are potted on now, and we'll see how those come on. I've put them back in the same situation that they came from. So they're in a sunny window area in my potting shed. So so hopefully they'll come on. They're doing well so far. And I've just noticed some of my onions that need a little bit of moving on. So these are my favourite ones. These are my Red Baron. So I'm going to use the same compost mix. It's nice and light. I know some people add in, and I do sometimes, perlite or similar, but I just think it probably doesn't need it when it's in here, and it's not getting too wet anyway, because I'm controlling the watering and everything. So yeah, so now I'm going to be potting on my Red Baron onions. I'll just check that they're Red Baron, but I think that they are. So so that's used all of that mix up. So let's have a look. Yeah, Red Baron. So again, I will use this. Some people put their onions into water, which is a very good way of doing it, but I'm assuming, rightly or wrongly, that actually they should be fine, because I'd sieved the compost, so they should be absolutely fine to just come out. Famous last words, obviously. So they're nice and tall. I'll just pull out the ones that and there we go. So you've got another shoot there as well, so I'll just pop them in and then just gently pop the compost around them. I'm not going to push them in. I will allow the water, because obviously with these it's the onion bulb that you are going to be eating. So not that you can't eat the leaves as well, you obviously can. So you just have to just be very gentle, but they're coming out quite easily because the compost is quite nice and soft, and I treat them gently because I love these. Not that I don't treat everything gently, but maybe some things more than others, I don't know. But that one's gone a bit wobbly, but I'll sort him out in a minute. Sometimes they sulk a little bit for a day or two, or maybe a week, dependent, when you move them on, but then they generally come back with vigour, especially if they're in a good mix, which obviously these are. And obviously when I give them a little bit of water, the water will go around the roots and make sure that all that compost makes contact with the roots and then begins to feed the plant. So that's what we want. We want a nice strong plant. So that's it from me today. I hope that wherever you are, whatever time it is for you, that you're having a good day. I hope that you can come along next time. Remember to like and subscribe and press that bell if you want to be informed of when there's a new video out. I do try and do them pretty regularly, but sometimes it can be a couple of weeks, but I always put shorts on in between of either the animals or the plants or something, so there's always something going on, as well as my Instagram and my Facebook. Feel free to pop over and look at those, and also my website. Anyway, from me to you, bye for now and take care.